YouTube. This is your boy, that Chocolate Bay. Y'all, this is just gonna be a quick video. I just want to just tell my peeps, thank you for the support. As you guys know, which I don't really, I'm a very quiet, private person, but my grandmother died last Wednesday. As a lot of you people know, my grandmother was we were extremely close. She was very, very, very dear to my heart. She died of ALS. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. It's amyotrophic amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So it's a nervous system disease that causes weakness in your muscles, or your nerve cells break down, and they deplete and they become gradually non-existent. Signs of this could be muscle weakness, muscle joints, difficult speaking, walking, issues breathing, stuff like that. And also shortness of breath. Because it's crazy in minorities when she was diagnosed. When I looked it up, I'm like, that's a rare disease for people of color. But she's in a small minority that gets it, or that contracts. Well, it's something you can't contract. They said it might be hereditary. The studies show that it's low, so you possibly can pass it on. But that's what she died of, y'all. It was very, I don't know, it was a lot because my grandmother helped raise me. She's been an integral, vital part of my life. She had raised me since I was a child. I've always been with her, really. I've always been with my parents too, but my grandmother and I just had like a bond that could never just be broken. Like, I was always there for her, even with me just moving to Texas. And even when I was in Maryland and stuff, I paid her bills. I had her checking account, her numbers, making sure her bills were paid and taken care of. But I just want to tell people, please look out for that, and thank you for the support. But yeah, it was daunting. Even now it seems so surreal. Like, my grandmother was always this strong black woman that could do it all. And to even imagine her not even being in my life or being here, y'all, I don't know, I just can't fathom that. Like, it doesn't seem real. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. But yeah, she was a strong woman. She did a lot for her community. She was an activist. She lived a life of purpose, and she always told me and my siblings, make sure you live a life of purpose. Find out what you're good at, and come up with a game plan and do that. So I try to give back, try to do things in my community, try to do things where I give back and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just miss her dearly. And even regarding careers or money or whatever finances, I would always go to my grandmother. Like, she was always that woman, the matriarch of the family, that could deal with stuff, that handle issues. Like I said, she was in politics and environmental issues. She could read a briefing that's 400 or 500 pages and recite it verbatim, even in her 70s. She was just a woman of caliber and just class and eloquence. And I don't know, I miss her dearly. I've been going back and forth home, that's why, to Mississippi, even though you guys know that she was in Florida, but her body is going to be shipped back to Mississippi. So her funeral is this week, the end of this week. But I don't know, it's just been difficult because I have a lot of people that care about me, my family, but that's her, my mom, my dad, my sister, like one of the only people that I know that love me for me, no matter how I F up, no matter what I do, no matter what choices I make. I know that love, that unconditional love, was always there. I don't know, I guess, like, in this lifetime, I've never thought that I would lose someone so close and dear to me. And like many people know, the YouTubers don't know, my grandmother, she was diagnosed, the doctor gave her 2 years to live, and I was devastated. And that's why I ended up going to Florida to help her. I was there, y'all, I went there a couple of times. The first time I was there, y'all, over a year, just helping my grandmother. I loved her unconditionally. Whatever she needed, baby, and I worked from home, I would drive my ass from Maryland, 16 hours, y'all, to Florida, Miramar, Miramar, that area, to help my grandmother. I didn't care. It wasn't nothing that I wouldn't do for her, nothing she wouldn't do for me, but I just didn't care. But I don't know. It's crazy, y'all, how life takes a turn. I don't know. Things never go as planned. Never go as planned. But I just want to thank people. I had posted our picture on my community page. I took it down. But I want to thank the people that have contacted me for like support and stuff, and just check up on your loved ones, y'all. Just a lot of this petty stuff that go on with people, it's not worth it. You know, you could lose a loved one tomorrow. You could lose your life tomorrow, like wasted on pettiness and just foolishness when life is precious. People that we love dearly could be gone tomorrow, and this is how we waste our time, you know. But thank you guys for your support. Peace.